Okay, it's October 2019 and we've had Boris for 6 months now, and I'm walking down the garden here. It's the first sunny, very sunny morning that we've had, which has had frost as well, and so winter is coming, and so Boris will be being put away for a winter break. But I want to report on how he's been doing. And first off, we have a slight problem, which is that we've got a mole, and the mole keeps on digging up around where Boris' house is. He's been digging up some other places, but he's particularly annoying just here because it stops Boris getting in and out. So I have to fix that again. But as for Boris, Boris is still working, and it's now 6 months on, and we're very, very happy with him. He's been working on this lawn the whole summer, and we haven't done anything apart from trim the edges about 3 times. And whilst our lawn is not the best of conditions, because we have another problem with some weeds which we're trying to eradicate, the actual mowing, which Boris has done all on his own, is excellent. He hasn't broken down. He's been left stranded twice now, and that's mainly because of 2 things. The first is that the wire, the perimeter wire that one uses, I put a bit too close to this edge here, and he fell off onto this path one time. So I've recently moved it back here so that won't happen again. And I was really just trying to be a bit too clever and having the wire too close to things. I think, we didn't abide by the rules that Bosch put down for the distances from the edges, and paid the price there, but it wasn't a big deal. We were at home, and we just went and recovered him. The second problem was on the run-in to his house. It still looks a bit messy, but he was finding some difficulty in getting in and out, well, getting in and redocking, and so he'd sort of attempt to redock and then have to back out and then go all the way around the garden. And I think he did that whilst we were on holiday and got himself stranded somewhere over here in the garden. And so what I've had to do is to, at the end, I found out that I think the problem was that the actual entry point here wasn't exactly level, because the ground slopes away here, and he was coming in at a slight angle and finding himself skew inside the garage. So I put down some rubber mats now, just here, and just here, and that seems to have solved that problem. He hasn't failed to redock forever now. So those are the only 2 problems. Otherwise, we've changed the blades once, and I'm not sure whether it was necessary or not, but we got a message on the app log saying it's time to change your blades, so we did. We haven't really cleaned him either. It seems to stay quite clean, and all in all, we're really totally impressed. The other impressive thing is that once or twice I did suggest a couple of things to Bosch about the app, and whether or not they were implementing it anyway, they did implement them, and they were also very responsive. So the support for the device seems pretty good. This is his last mow of the year. He'll be wintered away and come out again, I guess, in maybe April. But for the first 6 months, it's been an excellent job. The only thing worth noting is that we do have a bit more garden down here that we haven't extended Boris to, and this part here has a few problems. Trees and some pathways and paths which are not very level, and also a bit of a drop down here. Now we could solve this by putting a ramp down and getting him down to this level, but some of this is very bumpy, and I wouldn't like to see him getting marooned down here. But you can actually see here, he's been here, and there's some nice stripes, and really excellent job. And thank you Bosch, and thank you Boris for a good first 6 months of work.